Presently, we are using Symantec AntiVirus Corporate Edition for our antivirus protection. We have been using Symantec now for 10 years, and it's just been sort of like an automatic thing of just renewing it. However, when Endpoint came out, I was talking to our consultant about possibly having them strategize on installing it so we can have a better, it's becoming a little bit more complicated than I can pick up on real quick. They told me to hold off. And so that was last year. This year was a last minute thing. I just went ahead and renewed it. And when I talked to our consultants again about Symantec, they said, you may want to move away from it. And so what we are now going to have to do is to figure out what are we going to do with for antivirus protection. And what it's turning out to be is that I'm going to have to sit down 4 months before our present license expires, and we need to sit down and strategize. And by strategizing, I mean, first of all, we got to find out what exactly do we want in an antivirus, and not just antivirus, but in general network protection. And that would be antivirus, spyware, intrusion protection, a number of things. You know, where do we exactly do we want to go in this area? Do we want to be concerned about having a construction consultant come to our place and plug in their laptop into our network, and also protecting our wireless? So it's going to have to be a full-blown strategy on this. And once we figure out what features we are concerned about, then we're going to have to sit down and start looking at what products we're going to look at that meet that. Perhaps we will go with Endpoint, but now I understand that when we use Endpoint, we're going to have a more robust server to handle it, and that would be a cost. Or we may go with AVG. AVG, I've heard, has some improvements to their product to make it more enterprise friendly. But anyway, so that's what we're going to have to do. We're going to have to strategize first, figure out what we need, and then look at the products to see which product fits best.